There we go. Adjust my camera a little. As I like being able to have it on my TV, but I don't like how far it is from my face. Now that looks about right. Game up and running. How you doing today, Razzmatazz? I hope your morning's going well. Hey, while you're here, Razzmatazz, I got some good news for you. I got some costumes coming in. Well, I say costumes, I say masks. I have some masks coming in. May not be exactly what you want, but I figured it might be fun for the stream. I might be getting one in today and maybe one in tomorrow. Though I think the one that you would really like is coming in tomorrow, so that'll probably be after I stream, and that's if I stream tomorrow. Ooh, Smirnoff time, maybe. I did get the goofy... I figured, why the hell not? I got the goofy, the only German Shepherd mask I got, but he's got like a goofy panting expression on his face. But I thought it'd be cute to dress him up in a suit. A more, I don't know, maybe it'll be Smirnoff after he's had a couple of doobies, I guess. And outside of just doing them whenever I feel like putting on a costume, I actually, I've been messing around with like the channel reward points and stuff, and I made it like one of the redeemable prizes. I made it pretty expensive because I figured that should be probably something expensive I'm going to be putting on costumes.
Now orbiting Gadara.
Alright, so we got so we got Daddy Krogan off, hopefully. So next I figured we'd do at least like out of all the main missions that would make sense, I'd feel like it would be getting the arcs accounted for right away. That's what. Hi Meow. Hi Meow. You want to come and lay down here? And look, not sure how well you can see her here. I got Smirnoff's adopted, or not Smirnoff, Blocksad's adopted daughter right here. See? Kind of looks like her. Kind of looks like him. I wanted to stop by Aya really quick because I forgot to stop by here and check out what kind of bureaucracy is going on here. After I did, I don't know, the last mission, Kadara. That's how forgettable Kadara is. I'm sure there's people who want to talk to me. Probably some, oh. Hello there, sexy Turian. Among the Adara. Angara, Adara. Angara. Aw, I got a kitty on my lap now. Let's see. Yeah. I don't think you can see her very well on there. Ah. It's like all moving around. That's what I get for only having like an arm.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
Oh.
What brings you to Aya? There's survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the
How
city,
about you
but it's
run
taking
some
too
supplies
long.
on me?
I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city? I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They requested kiloacy
she's
to begin their
purring.
own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Vol's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them a boost. The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
Damn.
I'll see what I can find.
Anything else you'd like to add to the laundry list? I mean, it's all worth it for a handsome man like you. I'll gift wrap it too.
You came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo, the Ket got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Someone died.
Supplies? Your friend is dead. Don't you care?
I grieved for Keldo before I sent you to find his body.
Hi.
He fought for the Resistance. Died for it. We still need what he promised.
The Ket had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Afra you did well.
Are we friends yet?
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along. Help each other.
You proved it. This time at least. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but... Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Think I'm getting the better deal. All you walk away with is a number.
True. But who knows what that number will be worth someday. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
Yoink. I'll take those, take those rocket launchers off your hands, good sir. Okay, no one else needs to talk to me out here. Actually, that's what I should have done now that I think about it. I should have made a quick pull while I was here, but it's too far and I'm incapacitated by this heavy weight of a cat right here. Here, I'll just keep this right here. A cute kitty. Here, she could be playing the game. She's gonna be cuter to watch than me. Huh. Yes, you. Yes, you are. You're such a... Oh, look at that. She knows she's cute. You use that against me all the time. I don't know why you like me. Maybe because I'm easy to manipulate. Unlike your other daddy who knows all the cat tricks. Oh look, now there's like people. There's like humans just chilling. Hello there, Mr. Solar Technician.
You work on the solar panels? Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Yes, good sir. Wait, didn't I trade all that?
I don't sell it. You don't need it.
General goods.
No trouble, I see. Good.
Ooh, more grenade launchers. Sure, I'll take that key off of you too, in case I don't feel like playing Space Sudoku.
Increase your odds of survival.
Do I have a ton of weapons that I need to get rid of? Like, why is my inventory so packed? Like, each of these minerals costs a count as an item.
Hope you find what you're looking for.
I don't remember if I can already make these or not, or do I have to buy them? Not that matters, because I think I can make those. You still the space races?
I'm not selling to aliens.
Yep. Still the space races.
Hey, Lexi. I
Whatever
tracked
you're
down some
making,
samples
I
of
have
the
something to
Angaran
help.
antiseptic you were talking about.
The Angaran antiseptic? Oh, Sumar. That's the name, isn't it?
Something like that.
Can't wait to test its applications. Thank you very much,
Hey.
Petra.
Anything for the woman who keeps us healthy.
Tyrant Gorilla. Chapo, it's my first time here, but I must ask, were you just chilling in the movie night in the voice chat? Yeah, I was yesterday. I was trying to watch, but I was also having some connectivity issues. Our internet's been kind of crap lately. I think I might have accidentally just ended up staying there longer. I was actually mostly working on
I feel
art
so out of
assets for
place
my
here.
channel.
People keep staring at me. I can't tell if they're fascinated or afraid.
Ooh, flirty option.
Maybe they've all got huge crushes on you.
Ryder, that's a little far-fetched.
I don't think so. Everyone wants a spiky girlfriend.
Sure, Ryder.
I don't think it quite
Get
works
your
with my
raw
cat on
materials
screen.
For art, for science.
Yeah. Tyrant Gorilla. Yeah, I was just chilling. I was mostly trying to work on art assets. I was working on my channel point rewards and making little icons for them. I don't really have much in terms of making icons for them. So I was just, I don't know, taking some cute pictures, I thought, and trying to make icons for them. I really don't like how small they are. Like, it seems to use like the middle-sized resolution, which is like 56 pixels by 56 pixels, but it also asked me to upload one that's twice as much, and it looks much better. But I'm not sure why it's not using that one. Oh,
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
princess. Oh,
Yes, I
Yep.
do. Need some?
you gotta share the couch with her. Oh, cat wants to play now. Meow, hang on. Do you approve? Don't worry. You'll still get all the attention. Hi. Oh, she loves you. Yes, she does. The cat really actually does love our dog over here. She, but she'll sometimes also, like, actually play with her. And she feels like it. Usually when she gets very excited.
Most of the unlock went to central conversion today.
She gets so excited she'll go run over and, like, pounce on her.
I'll get moving.
If I don't sell it,
And they start chasing each other.
Have a look.
I can always see more of these. Recharge time. Even though I don't need any of these, I think I have enough. I'm pretty much all set on the weapons. Although I do need to craft like higher level weapons now. Now that I'm I've made it to the other tier. Let's go back to the museum and go flirt with the curator. No, wait, this isn't the curator. Oh, I guess I'll flirt with the governess, I guess.
Ambassador,
Oh.
I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
Oh, it's an
The
ambassador.
Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before.
Oh. Being a politician
Pathfinder,
already.
It's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
Do you even have any any
I can go
stuff
settle
to-
things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful.
I think she probably
With
thinks
any
it's weird
luck,
that I'm
we can
talking to
prevent this from
absolutely
getting
no one
worse.
in their perspective.
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
What'd you do?
A strictly limited number, and only
But
certain
bros.
professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their
You're
pace.
cute.
They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
Other problems.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
I'm terrible. All I'm thinking, like, well, you're a passionate species of emotion. Well, there's many different flavors of passion that you can experience on the Citadel. I mean, not the Citadel. Citadel? What's a Citadel? I mean, the Nexus. Hey, I thought this was the governor's office. Oh, is it this? Oh, it's over here. How you doing?
When I first escorted you through our city, I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but you proved I was wrong to doubt. No, more than that. You didn't have to save the captives from exaltation. I wonder if you realize what that meant to us.
We're in this together. The initiative wants to help.
Oh,
I want to believe
hey,
it.
thanks for the follow,
You're so different
Tyrant
from the
Gorilla.
kid. What can I do for you?
I'm hoping you can get me on.
How's your
Afra's good
morning
side.
going, Tyrant Gorilla?
If I knew how to do that, my job would be
I take it
much simpler.
you're over from
Sometimes
Ash's
it seems
channel.
like you two don't get along at all, and other times,
He's a brilliant tactician and inspiring leader. We just disagree
No
on
problem.
what's
Also,
best
you
for
can
our
call me
people.
Max
He
or
believes
Tyrant.
secrecy
Okay.
and isolation keep us safe.
what do you believe?
We can't defeat the cat alone, and neither can your initiative.
Culture.
I have a few questions about your culture.
Yes,
I'm happy
I'm
to answer
also.
them.
It's 4 p.m. here. Oh, in Germany. Oh, hey.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't your only city, right?
How's life over there in
Not at all.
Germany? I don't.
Vold and Havarl both have several large
I don't
population
think I've
centers.
chatted with someone
Aya has numerous
explicitly
residential
with
areas similar to this.
Are these places
From,
open for visitors?
In time,
in
perhaps.
I've never chatted with someone in Germany before.
I've noticed that you, Afra, and Jal all speak with different accents.
Pretty good.
When the Scourge first struck, there were many Angaran worlds. They were separated for centuries. We developed divergent cultures and dialects. Ephra was born on Vold, and Jal is from Havarl.
What about you?
The cat left my homeworld in ruins. Those who survived were forced to flee. We found a refuge on Aya. My family helped settle this world.
So that's how they get around with like the
Aya
variant
seems important
accents
to the
with
Angara.
all the Angara.
Aya is
Which is pretty
paradise.
good. It does
This world
explain
is a
a lot.
gift. We created the Vassals so everyone could enjoy this place, if only for a short time.
The Vassal?
The time of change. Aya's resources are too limited for our entire population to live here. We each earn the privilege of spending a few years on Aya. When our time is up, we leave to make room for someone new. The cycle repeats throughout our lives.
Will you have to leave?
Someday. For now, Aya needs me.
Your people revere the Moshai. What did she do to earn that?
After the Scourge, our civilization was
No.
in ruins. Those who led the rebuilding were thinkers, experts
You know,
and inventors.
I've kind of thought
The
about that.
Moshai is the greatest scientific mind of our generation.
When it comes to like
She led
other
us to a new age of
people from other
technological innovation.
not cultures,
When the cat
countries.
attacked, she studied their technology, learned their tactics.
You owe your survival to her.
Yeah.
We owe her everything.
So this
And
is
we'll
where
do
the
anything to
Moshai
protect her.
worship sort of comes from. I've always kind of wondered like that, like how many other streamers from around the world there are, and if I would assume that you're going to be more prone to watching streamers who speak the same language as you do, or that you can understand, because obviously otherwise it's going to be a bit hard to follow in another language. I've kind of thought about doing a stream in Spanish, but I'm not sure how well that would go. I don't think I have any Spanish audience members or any Spanish-speaking audience members in my community. I usually don't watch German streams. It's like something that I've been trying to do with like my YouTube channel is try to make my content more accessible by putting subtitles, but I also translate a lot of my subtitles into my particular dialect of Spanish, just to make the content more accessible. I actually was thinking of making like one of my like more recent videos that I've been working on in Spanish as well. Like release a separate version of it that's all Spanish speaking. But aside from like the amount of work that would take, I'm not sure if anyone would watch it. Also, like I haven't even finished. I haven't come close to finishing that video. I really need to buckle down and do that.
So, what do you do for fun around here?
The Tavatan is a popular spot for recreational activity.
Right, but what do you do? Can't work all the time.
Ooh.
Productivity is the best
What do
form of
you do?
relaxation.
It's also a great way to get stressed out.
You sound like my brothers. All 10 of them.
10?
And 8 sisters. They're not allowed to bother me at work.
Oh la la. How do you release stress, Miss Governess?
Is there time in your busy schedule to meet someone special?
Wink.
Everyone is special to me, in their own way.
Not what I meant.
Oh. No, that isn't a priority right now. Someday, maybe.
Maybe later in a future game that'll never come out.
10 brothers and 8 sisters. You have a big family.
I've always thought of it as average. How many siblings do you have?
Just one. My sister, Sarah.
What happened to the others?
Our parents only had 2 children. Underachievers.
That sounds relaxing. When my family gets together, the noise is like standing next to our largest waterfall. My mother says I became governor, so people would have to listen to me.
Is she right?
Always.
What's it like being responsible for a whole planet?
I suspect it's like being the Pathfinder. Some days it's a burden. Most of the time, I know I'm where I should be.
How did you become governor? Do your people elect leaders by popular vote?
If by vote, you mean argue loudly until one candidate remains, then yes. I got here because I was willing to endure and fight for the obligations that come with my office.
I sense tension between your government and the resistance. Who's actually in charge?
Ephra likes giving orders, right until the actual work of running a city starts. The resistance
I don't want to
is
have to
good at
think about
protecting us from the Kett,
sanitation.
but
Public
our people need
sanitation.
more. I've learned to indulge Ephra's need for control, just often enough to maintain my own.
Nope. Cat wants to play with you now. Is that why you were kind of trying to, like, keep away over there?
Why didn't you tell me about Kadara Port when I first arrived?
I assumed you already knew. We didn't realize there was a difference between your exiles and the Initiative.
Fair enough.
As for Venturev, Ephra hid his betrayal from everyone. He'll answer for that.
So,
Thanks for your time.
it's a
He's
small
shouting
glimpse into,
Pathfinder.
like, their government and how it works. I kind of like it. It's... I guess it's almost like reminiscent of the 13 colonies of Battlestar Galactica, and I would assume at one point they all met and fought each other, but now they have like a common enemy. Granted, that common enemy was made by them. Quite major difference, but a few similarities there. Because essentially, for those who don't know... Hey, wait, did another quest open up? Oh, yeah, hey, you want to hum and move and taste the variety that we have on the Nexus. But for those who don't know, the Angara people here who are native to Andromeda, or at least this cluster of Andromeda. So they were a thriving people. Then this magical space cloud showed up and wrecked their technology and stuff, and all the planets kind of became isolated from each other. With the course of the space cloud disrupting all their technology, they pretty much had to kind of re-evolve, I guess. Not really, like rebuild their civilization from the ground up and then become space-faring again and kind of meet up with each other. There's potentially other, like, undiscovered colonies of Angara. But they pretty much had to kind of unite together again, which I'm sure they've all had their differences being separated for hundreds of years on their own planets. And then, of course, this new alien race showed up about 90 years ago and started attacking them, and for no reason, unclear what they want, which it seems to be like they want to assimilate them for their genes. And, of course, now Milky Way galaxy aliens have shown up, and we're trying to make friends with them.
You're one of Ambassador Reala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am.
So,
Glad you finally showed up.
Let's get down. So Tyrant, like, so why don't you watch like German streamers? Are you primarily like an English-speaking person?
How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
That's up to you. Use technology, you der.
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. All right. I'm in.
That's it? How do I talk to my people? On the phone? You could have them visit? Oh, you already picked up all the supplies for the sexy Turian. Follow the marker. Anything in the bar? Nope. Nothing in the bar. I'm sure Liam and Drek are probably hanging around here. Yep, of course.
Can you believe this place? Here's your golden world.
Unfortunately, already occupied.
Occupied?
Well, yeah, but it's here.
Hey! Hey, Barlon, how you doing?
There's just
I think this is the first time I've seen you on my stream. How you doing? Yeah. My cat decided to sit on my lap, so I figured like she'd be probably cuter to watch. And then my chihuahua decided she wanted to be up here too. Oh, she's jealous. Because she's creeping up on me. She's like, I want attention too. Never had the time to see a stream. Oh, I understand. I know how it is. Where's the other doggy? She's around. She actually had a dental yesterday, so she's still, I think, a little bit groggy. I think she might be mad at me because I'm also the one that took her to the vet yesterday. She might still be kind of recovering from all the anesthesia, but she's good. She didn't have any extractions, so there isn't really a recovery other than just getting all the anesthesia out of her system. Tyrant says, I usually only play with and watch English people because I feel like English is more of a comfort zone for me. But the amount of German streamers and YouTubers is kind of small. Yeah, that's two. Is not R. Oh, is, yeah. Oh, I understand too. That's the thing too. I think if I were to move to another country that speaks a different language, I probably would also still migrate to English servers.
These Angara are stronger than they look.
Getting into trouble, Drac? Do I need to keep you on the ship?
Not what I meant. Just thinking it can't be easy to be Angara under the Ket's boot. Old Krogan like me can relate.
Ooh, have you been licking boots before, Daddy?
Pathfinder.
Is that what you need to?
What?
Do I need to put like some boots and step on you, Daddy? Hey, good morning, the mannequin. Yep, the babies. They decided to hang out on the couch with me, so I'm like, yep, gonna put the camera on you, because you're cute. There, you can pretend the cat's playing Mass Effect Andromeda.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
So I think she'd be like, meow, pick the asshole options. Please relax.
Ambassador Riala sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
Yeah, how you doing, the
I didn't know
mannequin?
Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course.
Ooh,
I was
but we
measuring the
think
photonic dispersal
mighty
from
high
the
of us.
canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to
Oh,
a
the
cat.
cat wants to play
He
with
wanted
the
to kill
dog.
me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Oh yeah, his A-cup tits. Oh, is he gonna play?
I'm not saying you're wrong, but dial it down. We're guests here.
Exactly. We shouldn't have to put up with this. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I
Is this your
find him.
fetish too? You want me
It's
to
supposed
scan
to represent
people
our interests on Aya.
with my
Go,
tricorder?
represent. I have work to do.
Yeah, some of the characters are like so unnecessarily like asshole-ish. Oh.
Are they kind? I worry.
Eavesdropping on Joel.
Yes, my mother. And more. You would enjoy it too. Pathfinder.
Aw. I have anything to say?
You have questions? Be quick.
Oh, never mind. I already talked to her. She was like trying to secretly scan me. It's like I'm like, hey, if you want to play doctor with me and get to know my anatomy, just ask. Would that be weird if I like walking around an alien place and someone's scanning? It's like, hey, lady, sure, like you want to like examine me? And like, sure, we could go into a room and I'll take my clothes and you can look around and I can try to answer your questions as best I can.
Stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
I was gonna say, are you drunk?
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I
want to
visited
scan
that
them for
cafe the Angara
science.
consider
Yeah.
a bar. As for their hardest stuff, it was weird, which I like, but had almost no
Just scared the
punch.
cat away.
Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, writer. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Oh.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Don't sweat it.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
You're very understanding and attractive. Nice combination. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Oh. Oh, no problem, Anakin. I know how it is. I'm still pretty waking up myself. Oh, yeah, and looks like I already got her quest too.
Pathfinder, Ambassador
Her
Riala didn't think you'd
quest.
have time for
Oh
me.
my god, her quest just
She said you
ends in
needed to
such a
talk
weird
before agreeing
way.
to live on the
Writer
Nexus.
can take like an uncharacteristically
This is the
like
opportunity of a
cruel
lifetime.
route at the end
I'm
of
an
that.
anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous.
Oh, how can I share your safety?
Bacteria, viruses,
Oh,
other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
well, there's no guarantees.
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
That's actually a very good thing to worry about.
And the Pathfinder seem close.
Oh,
Yes, I value his help. That's not what I meant.
teehee.
Don't you have shards to catalogue?
I've been flirting with her, that's why. I've been flirting with everyone. So the game is modded for those who haven't been in the chat. I have a mod on that it's romance for all, so it lets me romance multiple people at one time. I'm only gonna fully romance a couple of people, but I mostly want it so my character can flirt. So I'm role playing a very flirty character. So I am flirting with everyone, even if I'm not actually interested in them. I stop it at the point where it becomes a romance if it's someone that I'm not interested in, especially if it's like different from their I guess like their default sexuality. Like, I don't know. I think it's kind of weird too, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start romancing the female only character as a man. That kind of feels a little gross to me.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Which
Any
is
good news for me?
Which is weird because I don't know. Is it hypocritical? Is it hypocritical of me to like have that feeling as someone who's modded games, modded my games previously, and have made a fanfic romance of, I guess they're not necessarily strictly straight characters, but they've never been any kind of, well, there's never been any like canonical firm grip that they might be bisexual in any kind of way, and me making little romance videos and fanfic of them as a male shepherd. Is that hypocritical of me of thinking that's okay, but making a, you know, I guess like gay erasure with like is totally not like there's a woman human on the ship, Suvi. She's only romanceable with a female shepherd rider. I feel gross. I kind of started flirting with her a little, but I'm like, I kind of feel gross because it seems to kind of jump immediately into like romancy flirty. I know that the romance there is very it's very awkward because Sarah gets to be very awkward around her. But I kind of feel gross like doing that as a male writer. But at the same time, I also don't feel that gross kind of flirting with Liam, who's only a female-only character. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, Again, it's not... I think he does turn you down. I think you can flirt with him as a male, but he will turn you down. So he is explicitly straight. I think same with Cora, but I'm not 100% sure. I was like, seeing chat fly by. Ooh, never seen people this chatty in my in my stream before. It's fine. Also, I have a shiny Vico Volt in Pixelmon. I guess I'm gonna catch a shiny everything. Oh, a shiny, yep, flirty shepherd. Barlon, is that why your character has such thick, manly eyebrows? Um, the reason why he has thick eyebrows is because I have pretty thick eyebrows. I always custom characters. I'll try to get them to sort of look like me. I think I did a better job with Shepard than I did with my rider here. Although I'm upset that there's no Mohawk option. I don't think you can see it all that well. There we go. It's like I'm kind of upset that there is no Mohawk option, and there hasn't been any modders to make like a Mohawk haircut style for Ryder. But at the same time, I kind of dig how my Ryder looks sort of Afro Latino. I was completely unintentional, but I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. Well, my sister, I tried to kind of also make Sarah Ryder look like my actual sister, although it's kind of weird because she's way taller than my actual sister. I think my sister comes off as a little bit of Asian Latino, which I also kind of dig. It's like we're supposed to be twins, but we came out very, very different looking, which is great. I like it.
I picked up this figure earlier. It might be Angaran.
This is unfamiliar to me. It does resemble an Angara, but it looks so strange. It's clearly centuries old. Is it an artistic interpretation, or is this what we really look like? The implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
Ooh, I hope it helps my chances.
Does that win me any points?
I'd say you're getting there.
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan, a musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing is beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories, it's all gone.
Yeah, so for those who haven't been around, they have some sort of weird ability. They kind of produce an electrical field around themselves. They're not quite biotics or like the space magic dark energy thing that the Milky Way can deal, but it's sort of unique to them. So not everything thanks
because
to
of you, it won't disappear completely.
Yes, I can be determined.
I admire it.
You say that now.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Alright, where's that gossip lady? You, Miss Gossip Lady.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Okay. No, she has new dialogue. Oh, the Moishai's here.
If that should have come to me.
Shh, Uxul, I'm alright.
You almost died.
Uh-oh.
What's he doing here?
Okay, so here's the leader of the anti-alien rebellion, the alien rebeller haters. Yeah, is that why you're... Yeah. Let's see. Ash, tell me a Pokemon I'm gonna rate the shiny. Ooh. I don't know. Some personally to me, a lot of the Pokemon shininess. I don't know. I don't think a lot of the shiny Pokemon look all that much better, or sometimes I think they look worse than their original color schemes. But some of them I do. There's a few that I do prefer, but I'd kind of have to look at all of them because I don't really memorize the shiny Pokemon. Then again, I'm also old school in terms of how the shiny mechanic used to work in Silver and Gold. It has to do with the hidden values and stuff. So shiny Pokemon could never be have the best stats and be shiny. So I never really went for the shiny Pokemon. Then again, I always just modded my Pokemon to have the best hidden values. A Barlon, Mass Effect, Andromeda, Gideon, a Latino romances the entire Nexus. Ooh. So you saved So you saved them from the cat, and there's no thank you for releasing me, Pathfinder. Yeah, pretty much. Also, yes, I've been going around flirting with everyone. I already fully romanced, actually, I don't know if he's supposed to be Hispanic or just Spanish. I like to think that he's Spanish, he has the accent, and he's all suave and stuff. I already, like, romanced him. Which is funny, because you don't... It doesn't seem like you actually have sex with them. There's no, like, sexy romancy time. You just tend to make out with him a lot. And then, like, his final romance scene is, like, he dances with you. So it's all, like, really romantic. I always feel like every time he says something suave, he needs, like, a little guitar strum. Do-do-do. Like, at the end of all his sentences.
Relax. I was invited.
So it's true. Aya has opened its doors to outsiders.
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I'm different.
I want to be allies. Equal.
I'm not
allies.
like other aliens.
You don't even treat your own equally. Isn't that why the Krogan left?
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Ugh.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
Also, I've modded the eyes so that they look nicer.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS.
Oh.
Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Yep, they're attacking our first colony. Oh, and this is part of his Joel's quest. I have vault plans. This remnant created device displays a interactive hologram display via vaults. Okay, so what are you pinging me? I kind of hate the way of Joel's mission goes. So we have to deal with him, Axu. But if you want to romance him and stuff, you have to fully trust him. And by fully trusting, I mean you almost have to watch there and potentially watch him get freaking his head blown off. Just horrific to think about.
To communicate with the Archon. I think we can use it to triangulate that Ket flagship's nav point.
All you have to do now is board it, steal the Meridian artifact, and escape in one piece.
Cough Pikachu looks the same. Cough. Yeah. There's some that they pretty much look the same, Tyrant. They're just... They have a slight, like... Their secondary colors might be slightly tweaked a little. I could usually not tell the difference between a shiny Pikachu and a regular Pikachu. It's just other than, like, in the pixel art, the shiny Pikachu might look a little more vibrant. Like, just a slightly vibrant yellow. Well, no one said you two had to get physically close. Just lead them on as much as possible, like an anime character. Yep. Oh, the mannequin gonna be lurking. Gotta get food prep for the rest of the week. Oh, I understand. Oh, do you, I used to do that a while ago before I met Colts there. I would actually prep a lot of my food for the week. Like, I make a large pot of beans and, make it, then, divvy it up in separate containers and have that like stored for lunch for like the week. Same with salads. I would make some chicken, a couple of chicken breasts, chop them up, have like the salads already partitioned and mix them up with salads and stuff. I used to do that a lot. Cold Stare, unfortunately, he cooks, but he's very picky when it comes to leftovers. He can make like the best thing ever that he likes, and he's kind of like, he won't usually eat the leftovers though, even though it's still fantastic. Usually a lot of stuff, too, if you leave it refrigerated and let it sit for a while, it tastes better because, like, the flavors have more time to mix in and settle. So I don't really do a lot of bulk cooking anymore because otherwise it's just going to be me cooking or eating it. Oh yeah, and Barlon, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just like, I'm just flirting with everyone. Don't need to get close, but gotta make you feel good. Someone pointed out, it's like, wow, like HR is probably gonna have like a field day with like me flirting with everyone on the ship. I'm like, we haven't woken up HR yet from cryo. I'm open to advice.
You've been there. Tell me what to expect.
I saw very little. Corridors, an interrogation room, my prison cell. The Archon's vessel is a place of pain and death for the Ket's enemies. No one has attempted anything like this before. For all our sakes, you must succeed. Now it's my turn.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for freeing Ven Teref at Kadara. I'm told you saved him from execution.
What will you do with him?
Well,
Are there prisons
my
here?
first time I let
Afra
him
wanted to punish
die.
him. I suggested Ven help tend Aya's gardens. He spent too long surrounded by death. He needs to reconnect with life.
The reason why she got captured, her bodyguard betrayed them because he was hoping that if he gave them, because the Archon is really after her because of her knowledge of remnants, even though it's very sparse. So he thought that maybe he gave her up, that maybe they'd leave the rest of the race alone, which is not true.
I'd like to know more about you.
What about me intrigues you?
So I find him in prison in the Scum and Villainy port, and the leader there is just going to execute him because that's what the people want. If I just go along with her and try to be as courteous and professional as possible, I just let her do it. Like, I even unintentionally, like, I won't even, like, just try to be polite and then try to rescue him. It's like, no, just, you're polite, then you just kind of condemn him. You kind of have to be a jerk to her and stand up to her, and then you have to sneak in there and it's like, well, I'm sneaking in here. Here, you can have this thingy to escape.
You're an expert on several topics.
I kind of don't like the lack of
Ket,
options there to be kind of two-faced.
All true. Why? Do you want to be my student?
Is that an option? Because I didn't train for this job. At all.
Yet you do it well. There are two kinds of knowing. What we take in from the universe, and what's already inside us. You have the essentials figured out. The rest you can learn as you go.
That's not how knowledge works, lady. So, the first part, yes. The second part, no. You're not born with, like, innate knowledge of how things work. I mean, maybe in terms of, like, instinct and biology, but that's not knowledge. Like, your instincts and your biological instincts are not gonna help you discover, the laws of physics.
Are you originally
might
from
help you
Aya
understand
or someplace else?
I was born on a research vessel in deep
But
space.
it's not like, I immediately
parents
know
were
all three
explorers.
laws of
They never
physics.
stayed in one place long. My own work has taken me to every world, many times over. They all try to claim me as their own, but if I'm honest, my favorite chair is here.
Joel. What can you tell me about Joel and
What are you
the
working on
best
these
way
days?
to unbuckle his
I
pants?
thought being a Ket prisoner was the worst fate imaginable. Then I got home and saw my backlog. A Valek comes in every so often asking if I have a second. At this rate, I'll never catch up. To answer your question, I'm busy with everything and nothing. We'll see which wins.
Ugh, I've been there.
You and my crewmate have a close relationship. Any advice? Hints?
Ooh.
He talks in his sleep.
How do I get into his pants?
Worth it for the look on your face. Jarl is a dear and hopeless former student. He has a good spirit. You're lucky to have him, that's all.
So you know my motives, huh?
My translator doesn't know what to do with your title, Moshai.
Because it isn't a title, it's a reference. People from mythological times, before the Scourge. Legends say we once had many Moshai. Master inventors of unfailing
So they're
wisdom,
wise
guided
men.
by boundless compassion.
That's a lot to live up to.
So
It's nonsense.
it sounds like
I don't
wise
remember
men.
who first called me Moshai, but I do recall telling them to shut up. To my regret, the name stuck. I've minded less lately. Being the Moshai has its uses.
So it literally sounds like wise men, which would translate easily.
Any ideas on how we stop the Ket for good?
The real question is, how do we define victory over them? Complete eradication? Unlikely, costly, and morally dubious. Drive them away? How? What stops them from returning?
Peaceful coexistence doesn't seem to be an option.
There's much we still don't know. The Ket are not a simple problem. We can't reduce them to a simple solution.
Yeah, that's because the creators kind of made them very simple, and they just literally made them as oh, here are the bad guys, shooty shooty bang bang, and without really thinking much about their culture and stuff. So they're low tier Reaper / collectors and very low tier Borg, essentially. What their motives really are is very unclear, because it's highly implied that these Kets that are running around in this cluster of the galaxy have splintered off from like the main collective, and the Archon here, the leader that's leading these Ket here, is pretty much defying whatever orders and desires the higher Ket people kingdom thing is actually wants, because the Archon has become obsessed with the Remnant technology. I don't remember what exactly he wants to do with it, though. Like, I think more assimilation or whatever. Like, that's very unclear, because, like, the end stuff kind of just flies by really quick.
When the Ket are gone, if we fix all these worlds...
Hey, good morning, Lessons Learned.
Depends who you are.
Read that title and thought lewd. Oh yeah, you missed the last stream where I was just thirsting over Daddy.
I don't know what Ephra will do without an enemy to fight. Retirement won't suit him. As for me, maybe I'll just fade away. That's what people do when they're no longer needed, right?
Hopefully. Yeah, last stream I was like, I finished up whatever like little open world crap I had, and the Daddy Krogan's loyalty mission opened up. I'm like, oh, gotta go for that. It's like Daddy needs me. So, yep. I was gonna, like, chronologically would make sense for me to, like, oh, the other arcs have, I have leads on the other arcs. That's really important. I really should focus all my attention on that. But then Daddy Krogan was tapping my shoulders like, hey kid, I need you. And like, sorry Cora, Daddy needs me. The other arcs can wait. He needs me to save his vessel of seeds. I'm not kidding about that either. Okay, I'm being lewd with that. It's a transport full of plant seeds that are vital for their babies. So for their like newborns to nurse on. It also has like my favorite part, because you see the we get introduced to a Krogan that's vastly different from the other Krogans. He's not huge and bulky. He's small and smart. He's more like a brains over bronze kind of guy. But he has a smaller figure and statue, which I like. I'm like, he's different from all the other giant brute force Krogan. Not that I don't mind them, but I do also like seeing variety in like body structures and physique. Like, it's like, what would a fat Krogan look like, or what would a really thin Krogan look like? What would a twink Krogan look like? And same with like the Turians. Like, all the Turians are kind of twinky, but like, what would a slightly like beefier Krogan or a Turian look like, or a fatter Turian? Can they even hold like body weight or body fat to them? I don't know, but I have my imagination. That old grunt gives off Sam Elliott vibes. Dodge Ram intensifies. Alright. Notes from the Moshai. Begin dictation. After years of staring at these vault plans, so much is still remains a mystery. Not that we haven't tried. Still, after what happened, maybe it's best to leave the vaults alone now. I've spent so long on Aya, striving to learn whatever we can about the Remnant and their amazing constructs. I see our future in these I have so much trouble with this. Remnant plans. Call it intuition, scientific intuition, if you will, but I've marked it down here for prosperity. We'll see how this unfolds. Well, about that. So, again, for the audience who's not aware of this lore, the Remnant there's just this alien technology, advanced technology that's just lying around, mysterious, has nothing to do with, well, initially it has nothing to do with the Angara. They don't know how it works. It was there already. And we know nothing about the people who made it and why, other than they conveniently all made terraforming devices on the planets that we were hoping to land on. Regarding exaltation, the question isn't how the Ket genetically modify us, but why. If exaltation is a reproductive process, Ket are a model of inefficiency. If they can transform one life form into something so radically different, then surely the Ket must also be capable of creating clones. Wouldn't that provide more satisfactory results, especially with such a xenophobic culture? The goal of incorporating useful gene materials from other species into baseline Ket genetics doesn't fully explain the level of efforts they expend. Exaltation is a lengthy and labor-intensive activity. What I witnessed at the facility didn't feel like mass production. It feels almost religious. There's so much about our enemy I need to understand. So I think this is just kind of like, ooh, yeah, plot hole. So, yes, all of these facts are valid, because I also feel like, well, if you want to incorporate whatever useful genes, just get a population, try to isolate that gene and incorporate it, and just kind of look for the variants of it and see which one's better, and incorporate it into your, I guess, culture's DNA. But I think and all of that's valid considering how many Ket we kill, and Ket should be getting killed, trying to capture Angara alive and any other of the now new aliens that are running around. So I think that's what the route you kind of have to go for, why this is illogical. It has to be religious, and that's what it sort of seems like. It's I'm sure, like, in their way, they feel like they're doing the right thing because they're improving, like, the individual. Because it also seems like from reading their in their facility, some of the notes, people get rejected. They capture people, and they're either I'm not entirely sure what exactly they're looking for in people, but they'll separate from, like, okay, this person has potential. They put them in their little brainwashing assimilation camp, and then, like, the people that get rejected tend to be put into labor camps. So I guess, like, that's the only way they can come up patch up the illogicalness of the Ket by making it a religious thing for them. All right. So, let's see what the leader of the resistance says. I'm sure he'll be pissed off about that whole AI thing. Because I wanted to respect an AI's free will. Even though she's a crazy AI lady.
What unusual? About what specifically? The Moshae being rescued?
Definitely the Moshae being rescued. They're still using adaptive encryption, but from what I can tell, things are ugly. Someone will be sacrificed to this anger. Soon at this rate.
Good. Fewer Ket to deal with. My contact on Kadara Port tells me there's been a change of leadership. One of ours, Kima Dorgan, took over, and you helped her.
Sloane Kelly was dangerous, and Kadara Port belongs to the Angara.
Keep this up, and I'll have to believe your good intentions. What do you need?
Is that how I get into your pants? I can be very convincing.
You've been fighting Ket a long time. Any advice?
Your war's different from ours.
It's still a war, and we're not prepared for it.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
Any idea where they came from? A homeworld somewhere?
Each of our colonies heard a different story. I doubt any were true. They came from far away. That's all we know.
Ever tried following a Ket ship to see where it goes?
Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
Do the Ket have a favorite
probably
strategy?
Never call
Something we can
either.
exploit?
They switch tactics constantly, almost capricious about it. Makes them unpredictable.
They must have some weakness.
They're vulnerable to brute force. That's enough.
Bang bang, shooty shooty bang bang.
The Ket aren't mindless monsters. They must care about something.
Slaves, resources, power. Same as any conqueror.
You didn't see the exaltation process. They treat it like religion.
They convert us against our will. That's not religion, it's genocide.
It's religious.
Every
It's religious
culture has
genocide,
its purpose.
which
Theirs
unfortunately
is
is
to
a
take
thing.
whatever they want.
There's no official Angaran military? Just the resistance?
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Ket mostly. The rest fell to internal
So they're more of a
strife.
militia than an
We
actual
kept fighting,
formal
but our civilians were
military.
disorganized, poorly supplied, leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the resistance real.
How is the resistance organized?
Loosely, we operate in cells. Independent strike teams have better odds. If the Ket capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
How did you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My family was rounded up into a Ket slave camp. Last contact I had with any of them was 10 years ago.
They could still be alive.
Didn't figure you for an optimist.
I was going to say probably
What success
not.
have you had against the Ket?
Enemy casualties are up 600% in 3 years. But that's just a number. Every time we destroy a facility, take out a warship, we give our people hope.
And you're not fighting alone anymore.
We'll see.
I've seen armed people in uniform. They're not resistance?
Aya police, purely ornamental, gives us the appearance of civilization.
You don't think they're necessary?
If things go bad, the resistance will handle it.
Where
That's
is
up to
the
the
real
governor,
police?
isn't it?
Ooh. Someone is a pro martial
What do you
law.
think of your governor?
She governs Aya, not the resistance.
Way to avoid the question. Is there history between you?
I can always count on Paran to offer a spirited argument.
You respect her?
She holds her own. Not many do.
I hope the initiative is making a good impression.
The initiative. Sounds so unthreatening. Like a city planner meeting.
It's actually what it
That's
is.
kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor with rifles on their shoulder.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to build something here.
That's what invaders always say. At first.
We're not invaders.
Of course.
We did bring guns, but I don't think we actually brought, like, heavy, like, heavy, weapons, weapons of mass destruction like nukes. So granted, some of our technology probably could be converted into nukes. But enough of that. What about you, Ephra? What do you like to do on your spare time?
What's your story, Ephra?
You're not getting my personnel file.
Come on.
I'd just like to know who I'm working with.
Come on.
You want to know what it's like being me? I wake up every morning to fight a war. I send people to kill and die. If I'm lucky, there are more dead Ket than resistance when I go to sleep.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
Come on. I'll help you unload that burden, Ephra.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
I think you'd look pretty in a... Okay. I guess we did it. We just walked through each other. And that's how Angara made. So that I can make you a... Oh, what are those called? The little crowns of, like, flowers. Little crown of flowers? Little daisy locks? Daisy chains? Brighten your day up.
Move Team Vayon to replace them? No, 6-9 is too unstable. They'll be out of food in 2 days. Out of ammo in 3. They have to fall back.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many Ket, not enough resistance. I have a team that's been in the field for 6 months without resupply. They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a Ket outpost, but I don't know.
Send backup?
If they could do it alone, they would have by now. Send reinforcements.
Hitting the enemy in one place leaves us vulnerable elsewhere. But you're right. This is the hardest part of my job. Thank you for the advice, Pathfinder.
Well, hopefully it doesn't lead to your people getting horribly, horribly killed. Really shouldn't listen to... Honestly, you really shouldn't be listening to Ryder, considering... Oh. Oh yeah, also I'm supposed to be scanning people. It's Ryder... This is Ryder's fetish, is to whip out his, Well, actually, no. I don't think it's Ryder's fetish. I think it's Sam's fetish. Because Sam has to live vicariously through Ryder. He likes it when Ryder whips out his tricorder and starts scanning people. This is the only way he gets to experience the world.
Sam, what's this?
A decontamination console for visitors to the Med Center. Touch the start pad to use it.
Ow, my sperm. Oh, they're probably in the combat area. Whoever it is I need to find.
I'll get moving.
Asari.
Okay, so it's probably this lady you had to talk to. Wait, where'd she go?
My people on Kadar are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Which is weird, because I found antibiotics.
Will this do?
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
It took humanity 8 years to get a Citadel embassy back home. Pretty impressive to get one here so fast.
All it took was handling some remnant.
It'll take more to keep this partnership going. Ambassador Riala will handle the embassy. Lets us focus on everything else.
True.
Lots more of our people around lately. They better behave themselves. You're back.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
You broke something, didn't you? Yep. Don't suppose there's going to be a Sam android like Edie like in Mass Effect 3 and he'd be all muscles. Yeah. Well, considering that they gave Edie a camel toe, a Sam android better have like a huge bulge. Even if it's just, oh, that's not a penis. That's like a some sort of like cooldown mechanism thingy, and it needs to kind of protrude out so it cools down. Yeah, I don't know. That would be interesting. If I don't know, I'm not entirely sure if they would have actually ever gone that route if there was like a follow up to this game. If they'd eventually give Sam like an automaton body to be able to experience the world for himself. Because then they'd probably like freak out, oh no, it's the Geth all over again. You know, unless it was like something super secret like Cerberus did with Dr. Eva's body. I'm here to listen.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
Ooh, there's someone special, isn't there?
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
Aw, pick this right. Be professional. Hey.
I believe you. And I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us. Thank you for listening.
That's what I do. Listen to people's problems. Someone who does something similar to this, like, for my job. I wonder if this is really exhausting on someone who just does this, like adventuring and running around doing quests and stuff. Would it be so exhausting to be constantly listening to other people's problems and having to go fix their problems? But like on a global scale. Okay, I don't have to talk to that asshole botanist again.
Good to see you. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya?
I've heard of it. Why?
Angar are selling their slots to come here, so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
Make room back home. We could pay instead. Talk to Angara. He'll figure it out.
We could let Angar who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Oh, I leveled
I'll
up.
forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
I think that's the best thing. It's like, hey, you come live on a space station. It's probably not as nice as living in a nice planet like this, but it's certainly better than living on a frigid ice planet. With the cat and the elements out there waiting to get you. So much busy work too. What I've been on... Oh, what? Have I really been on for almost 2 hours? Just fucking doing nothing but, like, all the, busy work here. Oh, granted, I've been chatting with the view chat, which I enjoy, and, like, listening to the lore and stuff. I really like listening to, like, the tidbits of the story and kind of delving into the lore. I find, like, Mass Effect world really
Eos.
fascinating.
Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them.
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Vold.
They'll be happy to see this. No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
And one more person. So, chat, if anyone's still lurking about, who should I bring to go rescue the Asari Ark? Since I have to bring Korra, who do you think I should accompany us? Joel or Daddy Krogan? So,
I won't be happy as just an observer.
As I like to call him, that ass and
I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
that ass or Daddy Krogan. Will I be allowed to? That's up to them. Yeah, why the fuck not?
That's the whole point of this exchange. The Nexus needs people like you.
That's all I needed to hear. I'll have your ambassador start the transfer. Thank you.
Is that all? Do I need to go back to you and talk? No, I don't, but I'll do it anyways. My pitch would be terrible. It's like, come, experience our culture, our passion and pleasure.
Director Tan is pleased with the Angara you sent to the Nexus. Thank you for your help. Pathfinder.
Oh.
What can I do for you?
Is that all I get? Just a pat on my pat on the back. Actually, not even that. Not a pat on the back, a pat on the head. Is this really quicker than walking over there? Maybe. Just slightly? Zoom! Modders need to get on this. Ryder runs funny. Yeah, he does. You should stand behind some of the Angara and compare who's thick. Daddy Krogan and the Solarian Twink. Oh, I do wish, like, I wish our Solarian Twink was romanceable. Like, even if it's like I think he'd make a great, like, asexual romance.
You know what?
Wait, I'm pretty sure I heard her say someone wanted to.
Ryder.
Or was it? Where's emails? Oh, it's probably PV, of course. PV wants to talk to me. Hey, I got a new render project in the works. It's gonna be big. Can you come say hi in my room in Tempest, will ya? Oh, yes. I think I can have a fling with her here. I don't want to though.
Pock, Pock, Pock. You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
Hey there. You named her Pak?
Yep. Proof of concept. To distinguish her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Zap. I like it.
Yeah, it's edgy. The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me. But our new observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
Sure, why stop and smell the roses? Getting remnant technology to work is so passé.
I'm not one to rest on my laurels. So get this. We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
Your enthusiasm is infectious.
Well, don't
Can't
tell
you
Lexi.
tell by my
She'll
face?
look for a cure.
And my body
I came
language.
to Andromeda to touch the unknown, to find the never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REMTech.
We can do that.
You rock. Pak and Zap think so too. So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
Okay, now so no flirty talk. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I need to do. Is I need to go look at the video, and they're like, "Oh help! We're in danger! Someone's attacking us! I know you're not a military, and your job is exploring what needs to be explored." Helmet boys. No, tutoring someone. Human failed. So have the Xenophiles. Turian orgy. Ah, your chances all suck.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
Suvi, play the full distress call from Prodromos.
Right away.
That robot has tentacles. Cloaca. Yep.
We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
Could use more information than just hostiles and the worry of escalation.
Could be he's worried it's not a simple attack. If someone's willing to risk attacking Prodromos, your first outpost...
They're trying to make a point. That's the last we heard? Nothing else?
No rider, but also no alarms. The orbital buoy isn't showing any major traffic. Bradley's military, all about the prep. I bet it's a brownout to present less of a target.
Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
Well, shall we go deal with this? I think it does get us more flirty time with Joel quicker. Sorry, Asari Ark, you're delayed once more. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's the name of the mission for reals. EA has some furries in their ranks. What, the friend or foe? Is he friend? Or is he something else? Something more. Well, the remnant technology has both. Why not both? A cloaca and some tentacles. Hey, the Rational Dub! Coming by quick to say hello. Hey, how you doing?
Ready to fly, Path. What the?
What?
Find something?
Something pinged us. An ID request. The Tempest auto-responded.
We'll keep an eye out in the sector.
Uh-oh.
Probes launched.
That a satellite?
Are we honing our main
Is that what
today?
pinged
Yep.
us in this sector?
It's pulsing an initiative call response code. Someone knows our tech inside and out.
Oh.
Let's get a scan.
It's pulsing, huh? Yeah, we're thirsty. I mean, we're... Oh.
What the hell happened?
Anti-trackback measure? Drive system overloaded. Not quick enough, though. I got a serial that has triggered an alert.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Uh-oh.
What is going on?
The satellite tracks initiative shipments and allocates emergency drops without authorization. No ZK tracker. Satellites were authorized or deployed by the Nexus. Okay, so... just getting all the things, huh? So, I guess I gotta call Mommy. Mommy, one of your satellites exploded.
Ryder, tell me about the satellite you found.
Director? What are you talking about?
My alert identified a ZK resource tracker. They're emergency tech, full of overrides so they can bypass protocol. They were designed by Dr. Zoe Jean Kennedy. She disappeared with the Exiles. If her tech has shown up, that could give someone a backdoor to steal from your outposts.
Uh-oh.
Why were these trackers allowed to bypass protocols?
Where are we thirsty for? Oh, just a little thirsty. I need some. We're thirsty for Angara, just in general, all the aliens.
Bypassing his rubber stamp.
If this satellite is new, how is it kept up with our security measures?
That's a very good question.
It's like, ooh, I see a way towards thirsting over Joel a little. But we've been kind of thirsting over the Angara while I was pretty much there for like almost 2 hours just talking to them.
She designed the orbital beacons, forward stations, and half the kit in the Tempest. She'd ram an upgrade through before the requisition was on Tan's desk. Dr. Kennedy disappeared along with the Exiles. That was a big loss.
Pretty extreme to set up a personal alert. Why do that?
A lot of Dr. Kennedy's projects were unofficial.
But you backed them, like these trackers.
I don't want some asshole using my access codes to cut a backdoor into our resources, or Tan blaming me for it. But I also want to know what happened to her.
She disappeared with the Exiles, but you aren't calling her one?
She sympathized, but we'd never let an expert like that go. She was vital. But in the chaos, a lot of things, and people, went missing.
If we have to find the tech or the person, where do we begin?
You got a sliver of data from the first tracker. With more scans, maybe Suvi can assemble a point of origin. Obviously, these trackers are being deployed where initiative tech is concentrated. That means outposts. Try another outpost system, or place more. Maybe you'll draw them out, whoever they are.
And when we find them?
They're stealing our resources. My concern is Dr. Kennedy, her tech, their lives. In that order.
Ooh. And null system. Mommy's angry. Alright, let's go save. Of course, gotta bring Joel with us.
Descent is green.
The baby run mission. Oh, is that what it is? That's what I figured. I keep getting the baby run mission in my head, kind of mixed in with the COVID. Now what we would call a COVID outbreak mission. I've dubbed it that now. Way before COVID, but it's clearly like, oh no, someone was infected with a really rare disease that isn't contagious yet, but then becomes really contagious, and it might jump species over to Angara. We don't know. Oops. Oh, I leveled up. Guess I should start putting points into combat. Considering that my... Oh, no, can't level up anything for Joel. But Daddy Krogan, on the other hand... Shotgun now uses... Oh, hell yeah.
Sorry to keep you in the dark, Pathfinder, but there are eyes on this planet.
We didn't see much traffic from orbit.
It's there. But hopefully you can get ahead of this before it turns into something bad. See you soon.
I'm standing right in front of you.
Thanks for coming. Knew you'd be up for it.
I'm not supposed to be able to jump that high, that's why.
You said there were hostiles inbound.
We've had raids.
Bro, the,
With all
my,
our scientific
armor?
gizmos, we
Yeah.
expected pirates. But not this.
4-5, repeat. Stockpile complete. Waiting for beacon. Launch on detection. Repeat. 1, 2, 3.
What am I hearing, Bradley?
Here's my worry. Maybe the raids we've seen were just a decoy, so someone could do a slow tactical build-up in the Black Rock.
Tactical? You mean military?
No. That was an Angaran voice. He means Roka. That's why he called us.
An attack on our first outpost? Can you imagine how the Nexus would react?
Exactly the response Axul wants.
Eos has been through enough. We'll put a stop to whatever this is.
I knew you
I like this armor.
I hope I'm wrong, Pathfinder.
Like I like my sexy Pathfinder
Head to Black Rock Tank.
the
I'll transmit the nav point for the signal.
Helios armor more. I did because I like the default colors that are on it, but I did so I recolored it to just look the same. But I kind of like how weird it is, this armor. Unfortunately, I like the points on it too. So I like this armor too. I think I like the other like spacey looking kind of 50s retro armor better. But I also like this one. I like how pointy it is. But the problem is that it clips a lot. It clips so much. Especially when Ryder's like turning his head. He's constantly clipping onto the thingies on the side. Alright, so... Oh god, Zaid. You need something else, Zaid. What do you want?
The Black Rock signal comes and goes. You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. Seal still feels frontier. Plain, but not tame, we like to say.
Hell of a day, huh?
What do you want?
You up?
No. But... heard he was a big-time merc. All I know is he gave...
Stay safe.
That's the...
You want something. What do you want?
Hell of a day, huh?
Why do you think the cat are drawn to...
I gave up questioning the damn things. Been planet hopping ever since. Hunting cat. Been planet hopping... What can I say? Honestly, most exiles are arseholes.
Okay. And maybe he's glitched out. Wouldn't be the first time the game's been like glitchy with the quest.
These things will be fun to knock over.
I don't know what the hell they're supposed to be. Why would we knock them over if they're like some sort of like research capture or resource capturing thing?
Almost at Black Rock 10.
That is definitely a Roka signal.
Understood. Eyes open.
Why are they this far? I was expecting them up to be like up in the mountains. Oh wait, you guys aren't Lokar. I'm like wasting my time.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Thanks,
Brandon
Sam.
was right. Rokar on site.
Watch for reserves after the first assault. Thanks, kid.
Sniper, more like free. Where's my robot?
Joel, are we clear?
We're clear.
Oh, there he is.
And we still have Bradley's signal.
Hey, wait.
Right. Let's see what they were protecting.
Is this colors
This
like
worries
changed
me.
to match me?
Roka are not pirates.
This console right here?
This signal can call dropships to a precise location.
Telling Axul exactly where to strike.
Shit. Glad you put an end to that.
I'm not walking away. This is my house.
Not sure what you're asking, Pathfinder. We can't risk our first outpost.
Promise and resilience.
Give them an outpost.
We use their beacon. They want a target? Let's give them one. On our terms.
Site 2 is still powered. You could broadcast from the old comm array.
Bait and switch at Site 2. Let's go.
Daddy Krogan going in for the hit, the ractals. Yeah, the ractals hilarious, especially when you use the throw. I think the game developers really want to use the throw because a lot of the achievements seem to be very throw based. probably could have just... Screw it. I'll just go on foot. Yeehaw! Oh, wait. Why is there a person here?
Someone help! Help! Help!
Whoops. Oh, it's what's his face?
Someone help! Help! Help!
I thought you already left.
Someone help! Help! Help!
Easy, Danny. You're safe. Again.
Sure, you say that, but are there bugs in Andromeda that aren't 4 feet long? I'm done with Eos. Time to go somewhere safe, like Kadara. Thanks, but no thanks, Pathfinder.
That will not end well.
Whee!
Sam, you have a location for this Rokar beacon?
Yes, Pathfinder. Site 2 communications array.
Well, let's not keep Axel waiting.
Nav point marked for Rokar signal upload.
Alright.
It's the button. It'll throw them right to us.
We know this place. They don't.
Make them earn it.
Starting Rokar signal upload.
Are they heading toward us?
Just when you thought the
Rokar
devs
leveled
fixed the
course.
glitches in game, you fall through the
Now
planet
might be a
surface.
good time
Yep.
to take cover.
Human, I told you no soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They've bought it. Hold it till they're on the ground.
Ready to cut loose.
Looks like trouble.
Incineration work better. There we go. I forgot how, like, you tell your robot to do stuff.
Crush them.
Someone help me!
God damn, they were planning a massacre.
This site is a decoy. Riley has these coordinates.
Rodimus, where are they going?
I'll tell you. Site 1. We overcharged the power relay to draw them in.
Aksul's not going to be happy about that.
Promise, here we come.
Or a tub, though. He was right in front of me.
That's that.
Damn. I guess I should have brought the car. Had I known I had to, like, run back over there. But no, I want to play Spaceman and just jump my way that way. I see they're in Gara, yeah. Oh yeah, they can in Gara. Yeah, the Rokai.
The Pathfinder is coming.
The Rokai are like alien hater, and Gara
sounds like
alien
they're losing
hater.
their support.
Oh, it brought a giant mecha. Ow.
away!
That way.
This one's mine.
Are you glitched? You don't seem to be doing what I'm telling you to. I don't know. Where's this last one? Big glitch inside the wall. Oh, did I fling it? So this has happened to me before. I was trying to.
That's the last of them. We did it, Ryder.
Pathfinder, Axul's shuttle is leaving orbit.
I'll remember this. We're not finished. You are today, and we'll be ready next time. Come to Prodromos, Pathfinder. We owe you. Again.
Just up over there. Yeah, there's no dead bodies, but the insurgents sure do like to mess up office spaces. Yeah. So yeah, this is Joel's. So Joel's quest involves these alien-hating, like wannabe militia. So they're not part of the resistance because they're too extreme for the existence. They kind of want to do their own thing, want to be super extreme and alien-hating. Of course, now with these new aliens from the Milky Way, they of course also turn their hate towards them. So they're trying to really stoke like anti-alien sentimism. Sentimism. I think you know what I'm trying to go for. So Axul has been trying to just recruit people out of like the militia or just anyone who will join. So Joel's personal quest is going to involve us trying to rescue cousins that have joined the Rokai.
Pathfinder?
The Rokar attack is over.
We'll know what to watch for in the future. It can't just be this old man and his hunches. Special thanks to our friend Jal. It helps to show we're not all on opposite sides.
Why the hell would I choose
We can't
that
assume
one?
anyone could be an enemy. That's no way to live.
We're not planning on it.
How's the team holding up?
A little shell-shocked. Can't blame them.
Maybe I should say something?
If you like.
It's sorry this happened. I'm proud of your abilities. You all deserve combination. You earned a day off. I guess passion.
I just want to say, I'm sorry. You're colonists. Explorers. We came here to live.
I think I wonder if
this shouldn't have happened.
I wonder if this would have
I'm
been
sorry
different
it got this far.
if I
I'm sorry.
So, when do we get back to work?
No apology asked or expected. We lose sometimes, but if they have the choice to keep going, they'll take it.
If I chose
This
the
wasn't a
military
good day,
outposts
But
instead.
it was another day. You gave
That was
them
kind of lame. It's like, okay, stop
Your
apologizing.
people,
You
right?
already said sorry once. They've known the risk. Probably should have picked the professional one. What? Back off, Leon. Joel's mine.
Ascent is go.
Sentiments. There we go. I don't know what I was trying to say. Sentiments. The sentiment. Sentiments. Yeah, thank you, Barlon. Okay.
PB said she wanted to talk to you.
Again.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
POC. From PV, the creator. I have to say, feeling good about myself, Pocket is the first thing I've made that I doubt I'll get tired of, and saying a ton. Oh yeah, I probably should have done her thing, but I don't care right now. Some more important people to to satisfy. Someday we got this rem check. I'll figure out Pac's gonna blow people's mind. I'm not sure why I decided to write this to you. Strange impulse that. I'll have to noodle on it a bit. Okay, so maybe now she might try to sleep with me.
Oh, come on, think. I need something.
Who are you talking to?
Ryder, shit. You shouldn't sneak up on someone like that.
I opened the door.
I'm just talking to myself. Don't tell me you never do that.
You seem stressed.
No kidding. I'm not built for this kind of homesteading. Don't like people knowing where I am, where my stuff is. Ugh!
What's your usual solution?
Run away?
Usually I cut bait. Scram, strike out on my own. When I felt like this back home, I'd look for a zero-G chamber, or at least an isolation tank. Someplace to just drift away. I could really use that now.
If I may, gravity can be overridden in the escape pod. You can create a zero-G chamber.
Thank you, Sam.
Of course! Sam, you're a genius.
Oh yeah, this is
It's easy.
part of the romance.
It'll make a huge difference, Ryder.
Well,
You'll
like
see.
friendship/romance.
No, there's room for two.
I would hope there'd be mode for everyone.
That's all I need to hear.
And this should do it. Close your eyes. Relax. Let yourself go. This hits the spot. Ryder,
Yeah?
there's something else that would relax me.
Oh dear.
What's that?
That's the spirit. Wanna fool around?
Dear.
Doesn't matter if you have something else going on. I can be utterly discreet. Just fun. Two people blowing off steam. No strings attached. Only if there's no strings.
I want strings. Actually, no. But you know what? Let's just say screw it. Let's sleep with the strange alien Asari. A fling. Booty call a hoe.
Okay then.
Screw it. I wouldn't actually...
Oh, you mean... now?
No offense to women out there.
You do know what say no more means, right? Huh.
I don't find Asari, their femininity, particularly attractive. But sure, why not?
We're floating right into the,
Ouch. Who cares?
Ow!
Ow.
A fling in the gravity chain, or why not? Might as well make go all the way with my flirty rider. Although I still always...
No strings. Right, Ryder?
No strings.
There's no strings on me. Zero G. Symbolism! PSC. Pocket's listening like, wow, they must be best of friends. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Joel already sent me an email, huh? Oh! Hey, Pock, was that a reenactment of, what we did in there? Oh, so much better. PV the chill. Typically, I don't write things like this down, and if I do, I certainly don't send it and relinquish control of its use, but I kind of want this record for posterity's sake. What we did, floating like that, figuring out how, and then figuring out how to make each other crazy, that was fun. You relax me and invigorate me all at once, PV. Ooh. Message from Asul from Joel. Ryder, I received a message from Asul. Forwarding it to the media room. You should see this. Uh-oh. Sorry, Cora, but Joel's a calling. Okay.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Zero G
Joel,
love with the AT. Yep.
Right behind you, Ryder. Pulling up the message.
You think Joel would want to do that? I figured Daddy Krogan wouldn't want to do it in Zero G. He's like, I've been there, done that, kid. What an asshole.
Okay, this guy's really starting to piss me off.
He always was a Vishanon.
Visha what?
Someone pleased with his own shit. We've never gotten along.
Ooh, he's jealous of you, Joel.
He's just jealous.
Of what?
You're the better man.
Well, I am better looking. Aksul wants us to do something reckless.
Pick up on my
Let's
flirting,
not give
Joel.
him the satisfaction.
But I like satisfying people. Oh. Oh, not that way, Joel. Leveled up yet again. Or the shooty bang bang, I guess. Oh. Okay, so I guess, alright, Cora. Let's hurry the fuck up before something else more thirsty happens. Those Asari need help. How the Asari aren't all extinct now because Ryder can't keep it in his pants, I don't know. Alright. Offer to take Asula to dinner. Yeah, I keep doing that. That's why I'm like, hey Ephra, you know how I relax you? Let's go out to dinner. How about drinks back in my room over in the Tempest?
Even that random radio noise we get from the Scourge is quieter. Eerie.
Anomaly detected.
Who should I take with me then, with Cora's mission? Should I take, Joel, or should I take, Daddy Krogan? Because those are the only two real choices. My first playthrough, which is so far my only playthrough, is my only ever second playthrough of this game. I think I took Joel. I really don't remember anything memorable that was said by, like, the third person. There usually isn't. And I like reading these out loud. All the planets and looking at them. Masid. Platinum cobalt form the outer layer of Masid's surface, pitted and cracked with, innumerable meteor strikes.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected.
Yes, I know. It's the Asari Ark. It's trapped in the Scourge. And being attacked by cats.
I'm picking up something.
Fustin. A Fustin is largely barren, but its atmosphere is theoretically capable of producing rainfall. Powerful localized storms could appear as often as 3 or 4 times a year. Oh, is it this river?
Deploying
this
probe.
lake?
I found something.
No, it's a river. A violent and current rainstorm must have occurred to create this river. The water will be absorbed or evaporated soon. There's like so many planets out here that have like rings on them. Like, is rings around planets all that common? I always wonder what would that be like to live like on a planet with a ring? Would it be any different? I would imagine you would have more trouble with debris, like even especially like micro degree or micro, I guess they're called micro debris when it comes to launching like satellites and stuff. But I wonder if like what kind of effects that has on the planet, like the tides and stuff. Hippol. Much of Hippol's molten surface solidifies during the northern and southern hemispheres as short winters, reshaping the landscape every year. And
anomaly detected.
Planet. Past 16. Past 16's travel is a synchronous orbit around the sun. Its sun, leaving one side always lit and the other side dark. The reason for this is unclear, but a thread of the scourge within the path is suspected. Yes, the sun obviously detected. It's that shiny thing in there.
Probes launched. This is Cora's nav point?
Yep. Alright, Joel, because you haven't hung out in a while. Joel, yeah, okay, so I'll take Joel with me. Sorry, Daddy Krogan, out you go. I don't think I've gotten a better mod.
We're approaching the nav points Cora found. Something's there. It might be an Ark, but the damn scourge isn't helping.
Sam, help out with sensors.
Hard to believe the Lucinia could survive in all this.
It's going to be all right.
It will. Thanks. Sarissa will have plans for those decimation hunters. Wrote the manual on crisis situations.
Dun, dun, dun.
The commando you mentioned. You still believe she'll save the day?
Sarissa was a legend even before she was the Pathfinder's bodyguard. She'll have a plan.
No, never mind. That's the
Aha!
Pathfinder
Detecting
bodyguard.
an initiative vessel.
Reading life signs. And minimal power. Multiple hull breaches. She's a wreck.
If she's space-worthy and her crew's alive, that's all we need. Callow, take us in.
I'll try. Must be one docking bay still holding together.
We're aboard. Any response to comms?
Nothing. Maybe their sensors are busted.
Whip out my tricorder.
What a mess. No space battle did this. They had borders.
Deborah.
Hello? Anyone?
Deborah appeared to have
We're here
collapsed
to
during
help.
an interior firefight.
We've come to bring you home.
More debris. Records indicate that these banners were presented at the Lucia at her departure by the Atamna Politea, a group of high priestess from across the Asari republics. More debris.
Beginning decompression. Die, you cat monsters.
We're not Cat, we're a Pathfinder team!
Ryder, Lieutenant Harper, and... Sam, just send her our agent codes.
Confirmed. Sorry. I'm Captain Atandra, of what's left of the Lucinia. Come up to the bridge. Maybe you can help fix this mess.
How unfriendly.
Navigational holo display. This navigation console is displaying nav data that does not match the initiative's standard charting. Source unknown. Hi, Chunkies. Chiquita.
This area saw combat.
You want to come
action.
up?
No bodies, though.
Whatever happened left the captain a little trigger happy.
If the Tempest looked like this, how would you feel?
The Lucinia crew. Crew complement. Bridge crew 2 out of 7. Maintenance crew 0 out of 20. Security team 0 out of 15. Medical team 0 out of 17. Engineering team 0 out of 12. Caution, key systems critically understaffed. Advice against civilian stasis revival. Advise immediate revival of vital personnel. Override authority 2443 Thessia S. Comet families first Sam. Override confirmation Lucidia Comet immediate Pathfinder. Yeah, there's also like a different version of Sam here. So they have their own Sam and not my Sam. Stasis report. Power distribution efficiency 9%. Drive core offline. Life support function 83%. Critical damage report. Deck 12. Compartments 34 through 38B. Maintenance. Compartments 88. Hull impacts panels 22, 46 through 40 or 69. Ooh. No, not deck 69. 80 and 98. Chest high walls.
But you'd vent a Pathfinder team into space?
Respectfully, yes. We can't take any more chances.
Sarissa Theris, Pathfinder. Don't mind the captain. Scolding me eases her blood pressure.
Pathfinder, not bodyguard. I'm not going to embarrass her.
Ryder, I hadn't heard you were the Asari Pathfinder.
The last we knew, ma'am, Matriarch Ashara was Pathfinder with you acting as her Tiamna. I served with Asari Commandos, ma'am. Memorized all your battle manuals.
Matriarch Ashara is dead. Sarissa was next in line. Her battle manuals haven't kept the cat off my Ark.
That ends today. We'll see your Ark safely back to the Nexus.
I hope so. We've tried everything else.
Matriarch Ashara died trying to negotiate with those Ket bastards, so I took something precious from them, too. I stole a module containing tactical data, all their secret routes through this phenomenon.
We call it the Scourge, ma'am. If we could outmaneuver the Ket through it...
we'd stand a better chance against them.
Their Archon had the same thought. He sent his elite agent, the Valiant, and his decimation hunters after us. We take more damage each time we escape the Valiant. The last assault, he sent forces to board us. Sarissa's theft has made things problematic.
How many boarders are we talking about?
We're not sure, but for now, they're contained down there. We couldn't do more. We spent our resources evacuating civilians. The Valiant wants Sarissa to pay.
Why would stealing data be stupid if it's smart?
Pathfinders have to take risks, Captain. I've taken my share.
God has preserved me.
Asari
What would it take
clones.
to get
Yep,
Ark
the
out
ship
here
of
before this
Asari
Valiant
clones.
catches up again?
An FTL burn long enough to lose him. But since the evacuation, we've been stuck at minimal power. The drive core is dead.
My people are investigating, but those systems are below deck, with the Ket borders.
Another Pathfinder team could back them up.
Get power for the drive core, and my Sam and I will finish deciphering the Ket data. We'll turn the Valiant's escape routes against him.
The Ket will suffer. I promise.
The last commando report came from hangar control. I'll give you access. Please be careful.
No questioning about this other random alien right here. Oh, take the tram.
You okay, Cora?
Pathfinders take risks. They really do. Matriarch Ashara, your father. We roll the dice and...
Cora, nothing will happen to me.
I didn't say that.
Didn't you? Come on. The sooner we find those commandos, the better.
And besides, if something did happen to me, guess what? You get to be the Pathfinder! Unless... Daddy made some sort of hidden protocol too, that which would make Sarah the other Pathfinder, instead of you like it's supposed to.
Was it this quiet when the Arks were traveling through dark space?
Imagine centuries of dark silence. Alone.
The Lucinia will be back to normal once we get her to the Nexus.
Hangar control maintenance log. Login technician Sadia. Let's see. CHML. I think those are timestamps. Ergonomic adjustment. Installed driver update. Ergonomic adjustments. Request filled by Ops Manager Tafena to learn about seat levers. Captain's request override for hangar door access. Override for launch permissions. Got 1,000 escape pods launched today. Oh, I think those are dates. Launch is complete. Reinstalling hangar door access. Investigate repeated false alarms from hangar doors after reinstall. Not a false alarm. Seal all doors. Seal all door.
Someone overrode the hangar doors, then tried to seal them in a hurry.
Perhaps something to do with the scourge.
Here we are. Hangar control.
There. That's no Ket.
Must be part of Sarissa's team.
What? Through the window. Oh, this person. I thought this was the terminal.
Stop. In the name of the goddess, I'll...
Shoot your rescuers.
Rescuers? And humans? Your Ark made it?
Just about. I'm Ryder, the human Pathfinder. This is my team.
I'm Vidaria Damali, Sarissa's new second-in-command. Sorry about the mix-up. I hope I can help.
You seem like a rookie.
Just how long have you been second-in-command?
About a week. It feels like less.
Sarissa wouldn't choose you if you weren't up to this. Can you help get main power back for FTL?
Right, yes. I've tracked the power drain, and I think shutting the hangar bay doors will fix it. The Ket forced the doors open, and the safeties are draining power trying to shut them.
Don't worry. My SAM can probably override whatever the Ket did.
Ket can survive in vacuum for a little while. If we shut the doors, the Valiant's pet hunters lose their last escape route too. I pray the power will be enough for FTL,
Vidaria, I served as a huntress. Remember Sarissa's manuals. Breathe, purpose, action. Breathe.
Okay. Please take a look at the console. I'll keep watch.
Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen as soon as I push this button. I mean, look at all these chest-high walls and all the supplies. I wonder what will happen.
Starting hangar door closure sequence.
Ket! We've got this! Cover the console while Sam works. Nice steady fire!
Yes, ma'am.
Hangar door closure at 21%. Hangar door closure at 53%. Hangar door closure at 77%.
What the hell happened there?
Hangar doors are closed and locked. Ket access is cut off.
What does Cora have? Unspent skill points. Oh, she... Oh, no, I can't spend those yet.
That should have done it.
But no lights. Is there still no power?
Vidaria? Let's ask her.
What was that?
I estimate that several of the Ark's electrical junctions just overloaded.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Vidaria?
Vidaria, Sam says we lost some electrical junctions.
I know. The overload started a fire. Damn it, that shouldn't have happened.
Be calm, soldier. What could have made him overload?
If there's something else draining power on the lower decks, something big,
Theories can wait, people. Let's secure the Ark first.
that might be complicated. Those Ket, they must be watching us. If they delay the repairs long enough, the Valiant ship catches up.
Can we flash some lights, make some noise, get the kid off our backs?
Well, splitting up would give them 2 targets, right? Okay. First thing is the last stasis pods. I'll go check on them. You could go below, look for whatever's draining power, and maybe help with the fire.
Which way to the lower decks?
The living quarters. I'll open maintenance access. You can cut through. Good luck. May the Ket wither in the void before you.
Wither, huh?
Ryder, it's Sarissa. We got some power, then a damage report. What happened?
An accident. We're fixing it.
All right, go forward. We'll keep prepping the drive core.
We won't let you down, ma'am.
Of course not, Lieutenant. Sarissa out.
Debris.
That's an animal crate.
These are used to transport Ket beasts.
Oh, great.
Evacuation orders. Evacuation orders from Lamezia, Perrine. An emergency situation is in effect aboard the Ark and an evacuation is necessary. When signaled, please go immediately to seat 06 and escape pod 202. If you do not report within 10 minutes, your seat will be reassigned. A checklist: emergency kit, rations, breather mask, light, a personal heater, suit sealant, a compass, beacon, water distillation kit, Omni tool with a full battery pack, and essential medication. Do not take personal items. Do not wait for family members.
An evacuation order. Someone must have dropped it.
It says not to wait for family. What else is worth waiting for? Difficult to shoot what you can't see.
Watch your step.
This way.
Materia here. I'm almost at the stasis pods. Ah, blasted. No power for elevators.
Vidaria, cut the elevator's mag locks. If the Ark's like ours, you can climb down the shaft.
Good idea. Thanks, ma'am.
Somebody's room. First aid station. This first aid station does not appear on Lucidia's blueprints. It appears to have been set up by Asari housed in this room from scavenged materials. Not like I can use it. A giant TV.
What's this?
It could be a small shrine.
The nameplate says Matriarch Ishara, the Pathfinder who died.
Oh, it's a memorial, I guess.
Matriarch Ashara?
Only by reputation. She was a diplomat, very wise and respected, and the Ket took her away. Oh, it must be eating Sarissa up inside.
About that. Another ring.
Stasis locker. Everything some colonists wanted to bring from home.
Someone's entire world in one box.
Personal locker. J.T. Nika. Inventory record. 2 solid storage devices, photographs. 1 carpentry kit. 3 stuffed toys. 1 complete set of Frontier Schooling ages 5 to 50 educational videos. 1 child's wardrobe, basic. 1 adult's wardrobe, basic. Personal possessions, recently recovered from stasis. Another
They really packed people in.
All waiting to evacuate.
Cucernesis. Inventory recovered. 1 Kithara and spare strings, secure packaging. 15 packets of Parnithia's Blessing chocolate covered snacks. 5 books handwritten various. 1 adult winter wardrobe full. 1 set ice fishing gear. Cool fun for all ages. This holographic coloring book is set to a simple image of a farm. Someone has scribbled in colors and drawn Thessian animals. Scrolls on one side read, "My farm. Plant seeds, watering can, feed them lots of hay. Mommy says we're going to have a ship again. Mommy says I have to be brave. I don't want to be brave, I want to be a farmer." Aw, it's a little girl. Child care rotation. Emergency care, emergency child care. From the Nesmia Tajorda. Forward to everyone not on the main list. Blessia. Belus. I can take the twins and Moya tonight. We're camped by the emergency lighting, so Moya will have her nightlight. Jodira, because the Tekestes and Zahil got called for evac early, there's leftover cleanup supply. supplies and food in the red cooler. Remember, if you need diaper bags, there's sterile cleanup bags in the washroom cabinets. Break the locks if you have to. Day 10 still going strong. Thena. Goodbyes. From Rodera Fierci. Making the big jump soon. Leaving all my love and best wishes. Go ahead and share out my stasis locker. Can't take it? Don't worry about it. We'll find help, promise.
So many people. Crammed in, waiting, hearing the emergency alarms. The Ket did that to them.
Another reason to bring down retribution.
Let's see, another storage locker. 3 sets of civilian clothing. 1 serious meditation puzzle hologram. 1 first-generation Maquis Technologies chestplate. Several bullet damage, initials RTN. 1 bottle of Zigos whiskey. Inscription: let's share a toast after Kier Keys. Love R. Unopened. Let's see, another personal locker. 1 bottle of 7980 CE Agnès champagne. 2 pairs of socks. Wow. That's all they brought, huh? Weapon storage. Sign-out records show multiple weapons have been removed and not returned. Notices have been filed with Ark Lusenia authorities. I'm sure that's an automated system. Terminal. What's happening? To all from Sarissa Thessia. You're out of stasis because you were needed on deck early. Unfortunately, now you need to adapt to a very different scenario than was expected. To avoid rumor spreading, this is the situation. We are under attack by a hostile species. Diplomatic overtures were rejected and will not be repeated. Regrettably, our matriarch Ishara died attempting negotiations. I have reluctantly taken on her role as Pathfinder, but cannot replace her. We must deviate from our intended course and attempt to lose the enemy before our rendezvous with the Nexus. With Captain Atondra's approval, I've authorized a general evacuation order, as we've revived civilians. Meanwhile, commando forces and our survey ship, the Prephonia, will perform necessary diversionary actions. I will not underestimate the seriousness of our position. I won't underestimate your skills either. I have faith with you, Theris Pathfinder. Regrets. From Rina Yanakis, two Yanakis from Saria Tolori. For the last time, I'm not shutting up. I went to sleep dreaming of a new world and woke up to fire and screaming and people huddled in dormitories, and they won't let us back into stasis. We're supposed to just crash land on barren planet with some teeny escape pod like that's going to be better. I want what was promised, what I gave them my money and my life for, and I'm not going to stop trying to get answers. S.
Grace!
I hope these things got aboard after the children left.
Vidaria again. 2 Ket were trying to mess with the stasis pods. Not anymore.
Good work. Remember Sarissa's manuals. Stay low.
I will. The pods are safe. I'll keep tracking that power drain.
Free.
What were they up to?
They were probably trying to sneak past us.
No, looks like they were cooking. Ration crate, they were eating. A content manifest currently listed. 2 out of 25 instance mix, 0 out of 25 vacuum sealed bread substitute, 1 out of 25 Olantha protein paste, 0 out of 25 bottles of water and purification tablets. So an emergency ration kit.
Looks bad. Why isn't the fire suppression system engaged?
Either insufficient power, or the explosion damaged fire control.
We could fix that if we find the controls.
And then reach whatever's draining power without getting singed.
What's that back there? Oh, I can jump. I'm like, can I even jump in these corridors? I can, just not very well. Okay, so no, they're not these. I'm back. I was locked out for a sec. My computer froze. What I missed? Not much. I'm just wandering around, looking at the atmosphere, going through like the civilian quarters and seeing how the how everyone they woke up had to be huddled into the small quarters and people writing diaries and stuff.
It's Vidaria.
And personal effects manifest.
Ready your biotics and pick them off as they pass.
But they'll hear.
You're a huntress, a silent predator.
Okay. Going silent.
Ket, light him up!
They are attacking from above!
That'll take 'em.
Oh, up there. Yeah, this gun can like freaking eat through people.
I think the Ket were after the fire suppression controls. Over there.
Ah.
Yeah, that's fried.
Ironic.
The electrical junction is damaged. I recommend searching for an alternative.
Manual override.
Whatever this powers, the Ark needs fire control more. There, let's try again.
Whoops, that was the power to the
Mineral
life.
power is rerouted. You may now trigger fire suppression.
Hope that wasn't to any kind of stasis pods.
That should cool us off.
Vidaria again. I got the Ket. They got me back, but I'm okay.
Nice work.
And with the hangar shut, I managed to track the real power drain. Here's the nav point. I'll see you there.
Captain Atandra here. We're warming up the drive core, but we need more juice.
We're on it, Captain.
Good. The Valiant ship is still out there somewhere. We've lost so many, and Matriarch Ashara. It can't be for nothing.
More stocking up.
Unpleasant.
What is it?
Tingling on my skin. It's, forgive me if I scratch.
Okay. So you need to scratch his balls. Well, I don't think he has external balls, but you know what.
Some engineer left before she could clean up her workbench.
These components were taken from Ark systems, including power distribution.
Explains the problems we're having. What could be worth gutting the Ark?
Workshop equipment. Data. Vacuum sealed test chamber. Last experiment. Surface cohesion of 2 planes using Mass Effect field tested configuration number 19. Last access by assistant engineer Lapierus Tekal. Experiment verbal logs. Yes, yes, it works. This equipment appears to have been used to test a new configuration of Mass Effect field. Scratchpad. Login. Assistant engineer Lapierus Tekal. Hull 12 or deck hull 12 plating sheared. Atmosphere was vented. No time for personnel to weld. 100 plus trap. No suits. No time. Cannot be done. Can be done. No one else dies today. Want to grab the cat by the throat and shake them. Keep dreaming, skinny. Should have been a huntress. Grab. Hold the deck plating in place. Not airtight, but enough for breather. Solve. Oh, so they created a Mass Effect field enough to make it to where people can walk through with just breathers. And not in the vacuum of space. Evacuation from to Thela Rathius. Giona Jeden. Comms still down during this the old-fashioned way. We cannot finish the evac with Deck 12 in its condition. The last cat barrage sheared the hull plating. No atmosphere. It's hanging by a thread. We got 100 people trapped on the other side and not enough suits. There's children. Thel, I can't make the call. I won't. Giona, re-evac. Giona, Lapierus just showed up. That screwball engineer refused her evac seat and says she's got an idea. Security. To the maintenance team from Lieutenant Colonna Tejeksen. Headed off Ark soon to give those cats something to chase. Our gear got shot down to shit in the last encounter, but old habits make me stick it all in recharge. Do me a favor and keep it away from civs, won't you? No sense in someone coming all this way and then shooting themselves in the foot. Lieutenant K.
Looks like an observation deck.
A pity there's no time to appreciate the view.
People must have evacuated from the deck beyond.
Ryder, over here.
Got to cover you while stuff comes
Thank
at
the
us.
goddess, you're all right. Here, this is what's draining the power.
What is this thing?
It looks like the cat attack sheared off some hull plating. Then someone rigged up this Mass Effect field device. The field's so strong it holds the hull together. It would help people evacuate the deck beyond.
Whoever built this was smart. Probably saved a lot of lives.
I pray she got out safe.
That deck's deserted now. We have to turn the device off.
I tried pulling the plug, but nothing. Can you scan it? Maybe your Sam can figure it out.
The device requires 2 people for shutdown. One disconnecting the cables, and another at the device itself.
I'll handle the device.
Caution. Once begun, the failsafe cycle must be completed, or the device will fuse.
Ready, Vidaria? Disconnecting the first cable now.
And then the cat are gonna come running.
Cat! Watch the device. We'll handle them.
You can do this! Watch the glass!
If it breaks, let them breathe vacuum!
Roll 3.
Okay, next cable, ready when you are.
Second cable. We're getting there. 4 Ket! Take him down!
Got it. How many came aboard?
Have to drag this on longer than it needs to. I like that at the very least, the Asari Ark and the Asari Ark and the Asari Ark are the Asari Ark is story related. The Asari Ark is a side mission in itself, but once you get on it, there isn't like enemies to fight and stuff. Though it is very sad.
All right, now the cable.
That's sad because like the second in command has to pretty much come to terms with the death of his of the Turian Pathfinder / his husband. It just needs like, oh look, gay Turians. Though I kind of wish like we could explore that more. It's like, so it's like, is it cool? Like what is, how does how the Turian society react to like homosexuality? Are they cool with it? I don't know, like he kind of acts a bit coy with it. But like that can be either written off, that can go either way, whether it's kind of like a, oh, it's yeah, we're together, if it's not really a fully accepted thing, or if it's just because he's a former Spectre and he's used to being kind of secretive, not really talking about himself, like, oh, yeah.
Working on the last cable.
Yeah, we're together.
Another attack. They're desperate, Ryder. This must be the last of them.
Quicker. Ah!
This is their last dance. Break through!
Down.
The device can now be deactivated.
That noise. It's gone.
Uh-oh.
We've got spare parts at the Nexus, right?
It's Captain Atandra. Ryder, the drive core's coming online. You did it. A few minutes, and we're out of here.
Can we still go to FTL if there's, say, a big hull breach down here?
The maneuver I've planned should hold us together. If the FTL burn doesn't, we'll have to cope.
Sarissa here. Superb work, all of you. We're almost home.
It's really over. I should go and help. There might be something I can do.
You helped save this whole Ark. Not bad for your first big mission.
Sarissa should be proud, Vidaria. You'll be one hell of a commando.
Yeah,
know,
I
Lieutenant.
definitely don't want to make her
Thank
Pathfinder,
you
though.
for everything.
Got us guide you.
She's got a lot to learn.
Pathfinder. Restoring power.
Then
has
she could
freed
be
up
like me,
the
up
data
to sea,
cache.
learning
It
on the
includes
job.
the succession log from Matriarch Ashara.
Uh-oh.
Can you access it?
Then we learn the horrible, horrible truth.
Forget the data. I need you. The barrier's collapsing.
Ishara, they'll tear the Ark apart. That data is the only thing that might buy us time.
Cat reinforcements approaching, Pathfinder Ashara.
I like how they make... Oh, yeah, they make the,
My Samcat. Tiamna, please.
They make the,
I have to save them, even if I can't
the
save
other Sams, like, sound like their species.
Forgive me.
Uh-oh.
Tiamna used to mean guardian of temples, a champion who stayed faithful even when all was lost. Sarissa left her to die.
It's a necessary decision. It was.
Sarissa was forced to choose between her Pathfinder and her Ark. She made the right call.
Look around. Does this look like a right call? Damn it all, Ryder. What do I do?
First, we...
Atandra here. The cat hunters blindsided us. They have a dropship headed for the breach on Deck 12.
How long until we have FTL?
Too long. Sarissa's coming to help. Push them back.
Helmets on, people.
I still don't know why they weren't wearing their helmets on to begin with.
Caution. The mass effect field device is still connected. Remotely triggering it may affect local gravity.
Could be useful.
Whee!
Keep your mag boots active!
They have none! Exploit that!
I like it when they do this. They take advantage of the spaciness.
We've got reinforcements!
So that, you have these effects, like, being fighting in the vacuum of space. Like, we still have gravity, quotes, but only because we have magnet boots.
Ryder, the Valiant's sending more cats. Sarissa's almost there. Don't let up.
No, this is an optional thing.
Everyone hang on!
Oh, crap. It's one of those things.
The Asari... Thief hides behind her minions. She is their puppeteer. She will be judged as they are. None escapes the decimation's reach.
Your superior, bend the knee or break.
Shut the hell up!
Hooray, cheese weapons.
Forget capture! Launch everything! Kill the Ark!
Bye.
Fire!
Oh, this does get pretty cool. Hi, Princess.
Like the Battle of Crocus, there's still a chance.
Super shield bubble.
Lieutenant, please!
Ryder, you're biotic too. You can help. I don't know if Kiwi helps. Probably not. Probably because they... I guess there's more to it than just being a biotic. I think you need training to be able to do something that massive.
Punching it.
That is pretty cool, though. Magic space bubble. Pew pew.
A skeleton crew, but enough to patch up the Ark. She'll make it to the Nexus. Whatever it cost.
You need to talk to Sarissa about Ashara's message.
I wanted to thank you both. That was exemplary work. I'm proud to...
Ma'am? Sarissa? We know about Ashara.
The log survived. Then her final moments won't be
Final?
lost.
You deserted your Pathfinder. You should be better than...
I chose protecting all these people over a single life.
Yep.
The choice they train us to make, Lieutenant.
But you didn't tell anyone.
Because then you wouldn't be their shining hero. And
That's
maybe
the
that's
problem
how
right
it
there.
should be.
Being a Pathfinder means giving them hope. Ryder, you know this, don't you?
Yes, I should know.
They need to hear the truth. Let them handle it.
So here's the choice: either tell
Ryder,
or don't tell.
Cora,
then you tell.
don't do this.
Then you choose between whether keeping her as a Pathfinder or letting her.
Sorry,
second
but
command
we need
become-
to prep for the Nexus approach. We've got a hell of a story for them.
There's... more. Sarissa chose retrieving the Ket data over saving Ashara's life. Our Sam found the succession log.
Oh.
One of your harebrained ideas got Ashara
The
killed?
Ket killed her. I had to be sure the Ark could escape them.
And we did, again and again, while they hunted us down. It's only dumb luck that Ryder found us. Who's next in line? Bedaria. Maybe a Pathfinder with some humility can do better. You can look to Ryder's example.
If you want my professional take, I'd keep Sarissa where she is.
You can't be serious.
I don't say she's right, but you do need
You can't
her.
afford to lose a Pathfinder with her power and experience.
But if she lets her people down again...
I'll do my job, Atandra. And I'll take the consequences. I don't pretend to know what you're thinking, Ryder. But maybe they'll understand and forgive.
Jesus.
You can survive without
Shifty eyes
forgiveness.
there.
They train us for that, too.
I wouldn't put that poor kid through what Ryder's going now, having to learn on the job and dealing with this crap. I think this puts us back on the Ark. Oh no.
Hey, you okay?
Can I just do today over again?
No.
And not topple a hero in front of her entire arc? I put so much faith in Sarissa. But the Asari were just as lost as we are.
I expect more from the Asari. We're not lost.
We know our mission. I think we're finding our way pretty well.
Should have known better than to say that to a Pathfinder. Thank you for being there, on the Lucinia. Can I tell you something?
Anything.
The old man was right to choose you as Pathfinder instead. I don't blaze a trail. I always look for the mentor, their plan. As a Pathfinder, my mistakes would be worse than Sarissa's.
I care, I still need you. So flirty option, you're still special to me. Or you're twice the woman she is, because I hope this doesn't lead to a sexy romance. Like, oh, no,
Everyone makes mistakes.
You're still special to me.
You're still you. Smart, talented, wonderful Cora.
That's what you see?
It's what I always see.
How? You're so important and damn heroic. And all I see in the mirror is Sarissa, the Pathfinder I might have been.
You've done great things. Maybe that's true. Now what? You're twice the woman she is.
If that's true, what are you going to do about it?
No idea yet.
Well, you're still welcome
Plant a
aboard while
garden.
you figure it out.
Look, I know we flirt. The other person flirts back, and it's fun, but...
Uh-oh.
Real talk?
Uh-oh.
I feel a hell of a lot better with you here.
Hug.
I'll be here as long as you need me.
Can't keep our best Pathfinder from duty. However selfish I want to be. I'm okay. Or I will be. Just have some thinking to do. If I can get you off my mind.
Oh dear. I don't know if doing the hug thing would like lead to a kiss, because I definitely don't want that.
Hi there.
See you later, Cora.
Stay safe.
I could probably do that again. Let's see here. So that game just saved here, maybe? Hey, I gotta go, Jeff. I'm a great steam. Oh, no, thank you for stopping by, Barlon. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope you had fun, too. I certainly have fun. I hope you have a great day, and take care of yourself. Let's see. I thought this is it. Autosave so fast. No. What's up, princess? What's up, princess? It's already like 10:30. I need to also like end the stream soon, and I was just oh well. We'll live with the consequences of my choices and not hugging her or whatever. I don't know if that was going to be a hug and then a kiss, because I certainly don't want that. I'm fine with the hug, but not the kissing part. Unless it's a kiss on the cheek, she can have that. Right. Alright, actually, we'll join Barlon because I need to get ready for the Lessons Learned podcast here on Twitch as well. I'll be back in probably about half an hour to stream the Lessons Learned podcast with my co-host Lessons Learned. Let me see if I know what we're doing. So, for those not aware, I do a podcast once a week with Lessons Learned here on he has a YouTube channel here, or YouTube channel. He does have a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel here as well. Lessons Learned 1. We usually talk about video game news, like video game industry news of the week, and usually like a bigger discussion topic, usually of something going on. Let's see. I don't think we have a discussion yet. Oh, yeah, no. That's last week's discussion. But we'll see. We'll usually find something to chat about. Sometimes, see if we don't digress into Mass Effect and BioWare and fandom and stuff. Usually we discuss about the video game industry, ethics in video game, what we can do better, what the video game industry can do better, and what we can do better as fans. So I hope you join me. If not, well, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. I always appreciate anyone who hangs around and chills with me while I play through Mass Effect Andromeda or whatever game I do. Maybe tomorrow I might have some surprise costume. We'll see. Let's see if it gets here in the mail. But thank you for everyone for joining me. I will go ahead and see if there's someone to raid. I always forget I could do that on my phone. Let's see. I saw Stormy go online. Ooh, Stormy. I always like watching Stormy. There's Rational Dub 2. Rational Dub is really cool as well, but I think we'll raid Stormy. Let's see. Raid Stormy PN. Oh, nope. I don't think I spelled his name right. Let's see, I wonder if spelling or capitalism matter, or the capitalization matters. Capitalism. E-N. Oh, you have a raid in progress. I don't see it. I do?